Hello, 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 and welcome back to the Wandering Village. I'm Evie Greenbottle, and we are going through a little bit of... Are we going through this? Yeah, oh, it's not red. No, we must have missed it. But we do have some wandering spore moths that are about to show up, and in fact, there is one right there. Isn't he cute? He's so cute, but we're going to need to get rid of him, especially since he's landed right there. I think possibly if he'd landed somewhere else, might have kept him just to try to get some spore moth eggs. But this is obviously too close because he's now infecting our tomato plants, which is not good. Also, these guys say there's nothing to gather, but I disagree. This is on... Oh, look at that. We're starting to get lots of those. We do actually need those spore moth eggs, but we're going to have to hold off on that. This, I think, can be closed because it looks like they've managed to get everything done on the back of Onbu. That will clear itself up soon enough. And, oh, there's a trader here. Okay, do we need more of these notes? I bet we probably do. Food we're okay for. We could get some wood, but I don't know if I need that either. I don't know if we need anything. But I don't really have anything to sell either. It would be really nice. Oh, this is done. Okay, we can take that down. And that means, I guess you can have a little bit more space there. Okay, that is nice. Sorry, got distracted. It would be nice if we could look at the research. And I mean, I want to get, well, we need to get the gourmet kitchen. So I need glass and planks of that, and we are out of planks. Holy moly. So gourmet kitchen is definitely something we want to be getting. Survival gear is something we want to be getting. In fact, we could get the survival gear next. If I hit shift, no, I can't get that ready for next time. So survival gear will be opened up, I think. Granary would be something to get at some point. But I'd really like to get, oh, the mansion, yeah, I need that as well. These ones. So we do need to, at some point, get spore moth eggs. We have 5, but we need 25. And we're going to need a lot more survival gear, which means we probably need this survival gear once we can start making our own survival gear. Not sure what that's all going to include. We need, oh, some more potions. Health potions on Atoxes. We can make those. A nutritious mushroom ball. I'm not even sure how to make those, but we could go take a look. And then up here, oh, we need the cleansing weave, which we don't have. Way more ancient nodes, glass, and a lot of tools. We could build our own tools, so we do have the ability. Just want to take a look at... Oh, the Onbu kitchen is not where we make the better food balls. Do we know how to make the better Onbu food balls? Food liquefier. Feeding pump. Can I make those? I must be... Ah, nutritious mushroom ball is way up here. So we would need to get the Onbu constipator, which we technically could get. So once this is done, we could get Onbu constipator and then the nutritious mushroom ball. Ooh, no, we can't because we don't have enough mushrooms and we don't have enough seaweed. So, or kelp, I guess. We need both of those things. Oh man. Okay. That is fine. Mushrooms we are getting. Now we are here in the jungle where they are growing very well. So hopefully we can get lots and lots of mushrooms. You're still doing heal shrooms. We could swap you out though to get mushrooms because we are low on mushrooms. And I think we have a lot of heal shrooms. Let's take a look. We have 209. I'm going to swap this over. Mushrooms grow better here anyways. Let's get that going. We're on day 198 and we are headed towards a plague gnat swarm. So we'll have to figure out how to deal with plague gnats. It won't be pretty. Oh, I think we need to open up one of our scavenger huts here as well. Okay, let's get you open because I do have places to go and scavenge. Yes, if we could get 4 ancient notes, that would be really good. And then there's also this forest over here. We can get some more wood and mushrooms, and we definitely need both of those things. And we're going to be coming up to a choice to make as well. Decontamination facility, that would be quite good. This has a cold snap and an eleflea circus. Spore clouds either direction. We'll have to see how that goes. Send the scavenging party back out. They got 15 mushrooms and 10 herbs. Now I'll send them off for some wood and mushrooms. And we've got a decision to make. Oh, pick up some settlers. That is easy. 2 hungry people have joined our village, and we have nowhere else to send our party. That is almost within range. I might actually use one of the scavenging rations to get that because it is... No, I didn't mean to do that. It is almost worth it because we do need sand. So let's send a party off there. Sand would be really helpful. Now, Onbu is looking quite hungry. I don't know. This is not open. I don't even know if we have any food balls. We probably do. We've got 5. That's great. So we'll send that off. How is the research going? We still need another 18 hours, which is quite a bit of time. Onbu also really needs an antitoxin. So let's open up the Onbu doctor and send an antitoxin his way. Plus that will help with some of the poison that he already has. We're likely going to need to give him some fungal essence, once we get to this plague gnat swarm to get rid of the plague gnats, because we can't really deal with him having a fever. It would be very unfortunate for us. Trader is leaving, but we are going to go. We've got that balloon going away, but we got this balloon going that way. Balloons everywhere. Balloons for everyone. All right, what's going on here? There is not enough resources, so we can close the salvaging yard back up again. And then I don't know what to do. We've got 9 workers. 120 total people living on the back of Onbu. We need to get rid of these last couple of huts. That would be really good. If we could get rid of these huts and then put in some more cottages, I suppose. Okay, the other dung collector has been constructed, so they're going to open that up. Now, the hope with this is that we're now going to be able to get 20 each every time Onbu goes to the bathroom. That would be really helpful for us. Oh, and research. Oh, still 11 more hours. Not quite there yet. We've got lots and lots of bread coming in. The berry macaroons aren't coming in quite as fast because we don't seem to ever have enough berries. I think I'm going to bite the bullet and finally just put a berry gatherer here. It can then gather berries from both of those existing berry gathering huts. And I think that's just going to help. So it's going to help with this side. It's going to help with this side. And that's all. We'll just have 2 more workers to help with those areas. Just to help get more berries so we can do berry muesli and the bakery can be better off. I think that will be good. I'm going to open this up again because I need planks. We're down to just 4 planks. The wood situation is a little bit dire, although at least you're going again. And you guys are doing that over here. Onbu could use another food ball, and another antitoxin, I think. So let's send Onbu to get pet first. And then we'll do another food ball because he's got antitoxin for 8 hours. So we'll wait for that to run out and then we'll do it again. The scout tower has been built. Oh yeah, I forgot we put that in. Where is my scout? Where did I put it? Up here. So each scout tower increases the view range, ration free scavenging range, and scavenging feed. Stacks up to 3 times. Does need 3 workers though, but we have the spare workers for it. Ooh, Onbu has been infested with plague gnats now. Oh, he's got a high fever and high digestion, which I think means things aren't going to grow nicely. Oh, plague gnats is not great, is it? Oh, wait, they're here. Okay, we just need to get rid of them like this. Okay, so there's those 3. Can we find... they're down here. The sooner we get rid of these, the better off for our Onbu. Okay, was that all of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And there he is. That one's leaving as well. So, yeah, you little mosquito-y guys can go, you little plague gnats. We'll get rid of those in a second. We've got a thick fog here. As your scavengers arrive at the shrine, they're suddenly enveloped in a mysterious dense fog. The closer they are to the shrine's sanctum, the more they feel like they're being watched. Okay, oh, that would be a lot of... Oh no, it's actually... We only have 14. We can't even do that. Oh no. Okay, can I try? No, I literally can't. Okay. Something doesn't feel right. We'll turn back. We are really low on good quality food then. Why is that? Fish patties, nothing to gather. They need to start using the fish for something. Hold on. Can we switch this to grilled fish? Because it seems like we've got a ton of fish. There we go. Okay. They're back to work. What are you guys doing? You don't have any flour. So maybe we need to put 1 more worker in each of these because that's going too slowly. The research tree needs doing. The laboratory has been built. This is to give medicine for Onbu. I'm gonna put it up here near the front. Onbu doesn't know which... Oh, he's happy because he just got a pet. That is so nice. Okay, we don't need that. Which direction do we want to go? Do we want to stay? We can go get those poison nomads. But there also is settlements over here. Oh, it's hard to say. Okay, let's stay in the jungle. Things are growing nicely in the jungle. It's not perfect. There's also a spore moth. Ooh, do you know what? I might leave that spore moth. He will infect the area, but it might... Oh no, Onbu. Okay, to be fair, Onbu did need to lie down somewhere, so this is kind of okay. Let's just give him another antitoxin just as soon as we can. Oh, we need to wait for... Okay, there we go. Another antitoxin, and then that's going to keep him safe from poison. The people on Onbu's back are not particularly safe from poison. Have we got rid of all of these yet? No, not quite. And I think the temperature has started to rise on Onbu. Oh no, it still seems okay for growing. They need to start putting these away. Okay, our villagers are not happy though. People are not happy having it. Let's do... Oh, I can't even... Where's all my herbs at? This is not going great. I'm low on workers. Where are all of the herbs? Am I making something with herbs at the moment? Antitoxins. Hold on. That is closed. You guys are back. what is going on with the herbs though? I mean, you're still growing herbs, right? Are we using herbs for something? I don't think so. That's closed and that's closed. We have a lot of things that are closed here. Oh boy. Okay, send a scavenging party there. Send one over there. And I guess the last one that's not out can just be closed because I need the workers back and there's nothing for you to do anyways. Research what? Oh, I feel very busy at the moment. Like things are going a bit crazy. We need to get the Onbu constipator so we can get the nutritious Onbu balls. And then there was something else that we also needed to get. Food liquefier is not it. Oh, the survival gear. Let's just get the survival gear for now. That is using up some more of our tools though. You guys have nothing to do again. But the problem is the wheat. Guess we could put more. And if I put more people in here though, we're gonna have another problem. That problem being, let's close this and close this. So we've already got enough stonemasons about, and then we could put another person in a windmill because that should speed that process up a bit. You know what? Let's have 2 more people in that windmill. That leaves us with 4 spare workers, I think, which feels like a good amount of spare workers. There's a lot of fish there. You're doing grilled fish. What's everything else doing? You're doing polenta, but we have no corn, so switch to grilled tomatoes. Okay, that is going to help with the food problem. Iron furnace makes iron. Blacksmith makes the tools. I do actually need more tools. I'm just gonna put 1 worker in there. I think we can close the Onbu doctor for now. Also close the feeding trebuchet for now. I think we're okay on that. And someone is poisoned in there. Okay, I think we can get rid of this little dirt road here because we've changed the way this path flows. So just get rid of that. Are you going to be reproducing some eggs for us, or are you just poisoning our Onbu? Onbu's okay. He's kind of immune at the moment, and they got rid of all those flies, so that bit's going fine. Got a lot of poisoned people though. It's because Onbu is sleeping here. Now, I could get him to get up and start walking. I might have to do that actually. Onbu, I know you haven't slept for that long. He's at 52% tired, but if we stand up, is it a little bit less poisoned if we stand up? Yeah, it goes to medium, which I think is going to help. So sorry, Onbu, that you didn't get to sleep for that long, but I think this is in everyone's best interests. All right, we need to get rid of these housing. That's taking away 9 housing if I get rid of those, which means we still have enough for the people that we currently have, but we are going to have to consider putting in more housing, which is fine, and we can do it. We put a cottage in over here, perhaps. Maybe even 2 cottages in over here. And then there's like a little space right there that feels like it could be not the lantern. Is there something with a bit more range? I guess there is. It's just, they're not very good. I'll just put that little garden in there. Are we surviving? I guess kind of. Scavenging party has come back. Can I send you out again? No, there's nowhere at the moment. Anything we sent off, we'd have to spend other things. Although it could potentially be worth it. Like using those to go get those people or those tools or what's coming up here. I'd have to use more of those. Oh, we have a giant spore cloud coming up and people and torrential rain. Ugh, none of those are great. Another scavenging party on their way back though. And they brought 2 survival gear and 10 biogas, which I will happily take. Oh, also, we have expanded our range of where we can gather things because we do have our scout tower. It doesn't feel bigger though. It doesn't feel particularly bigger. Okay, there is food. I think these are just, I think they're working, these new food stands. Except it did mean that we didn't have spare food to give anyone. This reproduction is really slow. Or unless I just keep missing it, but I think it's just really slow. All right, people are still unhappy. Oh, and we've gone into a cloud of badness. So I take somebody. Oh, here, you're not doing anything. Can you go and help? There's just a lot of stuff happening on Onbu's back. Survival gear has been researched. I'm not sure where we deal with that though. Where do we make survival gear? Oh, in the blacksmith. Okay, I'll have to take a look at that in a second. It would be really good to get the mansion, but I don't have enough glass and I don't have a way of getting glass at the moment. Food, liquefier, deep quarry. Neither of those are the things I'm looking for. Let's go back here. We're gonna get the Onbu constipator, which feels like a weird thing to research because it is. We're never actually going to use the Onbu constipator, but that was a big poison cloud. Oh, we've missed day 200. It's now day 202. So happy 200 days, 200 plus days on Onbu. Ooh, there's sand here. Let's go get that and go get that. We're skipping this one, although it does have 10 debris, which we could use to make glass. That is true. Okay, there is a lot of poison spores, but oh no, our people are on it. Hold on, you guys need to get this as a matter of urgency. Our berry bushes. We're losing the berry bushes. Onbu has evacuated his bowels. What is that? A mild infestation on the back of Onbu. Yeah, it is feeling kind of bad. Okay, they've come to get the berry bush ones, which is good. Because the berry bush ones are the worst ones. Because we've lost now a chunk of berries there. Oh no, you guys are planting. Don't plant, just harvest. At least they've got a few more berries, I guess, but now we've got that extra. We are missing workers here. Right, Onbu is lying back down. At least he's not in the path of this. It's actually a kind of okay place for him to lie down. Everyone is quite unhappy. We're gonna close the researcher for now. Give me back a few of my workers. Try to get a few things done here because it does feel a little bit chaotic. Oh, you can also pick up some poison nomads. Don't know how long that's been sitting there. Fine. I need to double check these things more often. We still have the spore moth. Has he actually laid a spore moth egg? I don't know. No, we're still at 5 and this is spreading. I don't know if it's worth it actually. I really don't know if it's worth it. You know what? Maybe we just try to find them in scavenging things. Maybe that's easier and better because I just can't stand seeing Onbu being poisoned intentionally. It's bad enough that we have the Elefleas to get their Elefle eggs, but they don't hurt Onbu too much. I mean, they have... Someone needs to come and move these things. Can we set that as priority to like move these? Go put these in storage. Our villager needs have increased up to 27 now. Do we have enough housing for everyone? Yes, but we are short by, or we only have 5 extra. And wooden planks is definitely holding us back. Can I put another worker in here? We need more wood. It is slightly alarming how little wood we have. Scavenging party has come back with 4 ancient notes. I'll send them off to this quarry and I'll send you off to, I want to go here. Yeah, I think the debris is worth it because if we get the debris, we can make more glass and we should have a tiny bit of sand now. So let's open this back up so that they can turn that 30 sand into 5 glass each because we need the glass for various other things, especially research. Onbu is 42% poisoned again. He's also hungry and he's still sleepy and our villagers are extremely unhappy. It was because 20 of them are poisoned, which to be fair is a lot of them. We have 4 doctors, but it is not enough. I'm gonna have to see if Aunt Onbu will stand up again. Onbu, will you go back to walking? And we are gonna have to do some sort of celebration. Oh, Community Plaza is ready in 1 hour. Can we do an Onbu's birthday? Yes, okay. Celebrate Onbu's birthday again. That's gonna make people a lot happier, which should be really helpful. Oh, great. What is this now? Wandering spore moth. So we've got yet another spore moth on Onbu's back. We're just gonna get that gone right away. Villagers are on the brink of leaving. We're trying our best here. Maybe we could just be like 1 more doctor's shop for these extreme times of need when we just need, well, we just need more doctors. We don't put it there though. Could we put the village doctor there? And then we could do another herbalist here, which doesn't give us a huge amount of space for herbs, but once we get these things kind of cleared out, and that's cleared out and then that's gone, this is be another herb spot and I think that could be really smart. Well, smart-ish. All right, what is the deal here? Nothing to gather. There's fish that just need to be moved and we are still cooking them. Oh, you're here. Can you sell me some of these? Because I feel like that's what we're lacking. I'll also take those and I'll sell some of these and some of these. Anything else that we want? I will buy your sand as well, but only in the correct increments because otherwise it just doesn't make a lot of sense. And we'll make up for that in stone. I feel like we have quite a bit of stone. I feel like we're going to need the stone, but I think that was an okay trade. We definitely needed more herbs. Because they just don't seem to be coming in fast enough. There we go. Okay. Villagers are dissatisfied. Oh, no. 10 villagers have lost hope and have left. Oh, so we did end up losing 10 villagers, which means now we don't have enough villagers to do the jobs that we currently have out there. I am not sure what we're going to do about that. I can't believe they've lost hope. This is so upsetting. Actually, this can be closed. We need another worker to go into the compost heap because there's just some places now where we've lost workers. We don't need this high amount of bricks. Let's just go down to 1 person in there. And the same, let's go down to 1 person in there. I'm sure we're fine on the brick production front. This should be good. Okay, that is a little bit better. Send a party out there. Can't believe we lost 10 people. That is so many villagers to just lose. Oh, of course. Okay, we are about to go into a torrential rain though, which is going to make our villagers unhappy. Luckily, they'll be living off the high of having just had a party. Hopefully that keeps them happy enough. And a choice to make: into the ocean, where sleeping is always a problem, especially since we still have a tired Onbu, or through a large poison forest. Oh man, we are not having the easiest of time at the moment. I mean, it's okay, but it's not the easiest of time. Okay, on Onbu's back. Oh, they've got those all cleaned up now, so they should be in storage somewhere. We've got 14 of them in storage, we won't be switching over to eat them anytime soon. But that's fine, because the fish are doing really well. Okay, another village doctor and the herbalist. I think that's going to be very, very helpful. Also, we need the wooden planks. That is almost done. So let's just get that cottage finished. Although housing wise, we're okay now. We are like 11. Oh no, 9. We have 9 extra spaces. It's not a huge amount of space, but it's some. Oh, how are we doing on water? We've got quite a bit. These two are closed. I don't know how long they've been closed for. You've got, crude filtration we can turn off, and saltwater evaporation we can turn off. That gives us 6 workers back, which is quite good. I'm gonna put another worker in this kitchen where they're doing the grilled fish, and possibly another worker where they're doing the grilled tomatoes. We have so many tomatoes coming in at the moment. Right, cottage has been constructed. That's good. That gives us a bit more housing. Just a bit of buff there, and then that sends you off there. No party available to go over to this forest, but when they get back, this party they can send right out there. So we currently only have the 2 scavenging parties open because we just needed the people, the workers, for a while. All right, here we are going through the torrential rain. Even though our spirits have been dampened, spirits are still actually good enough that we are still going to increase our population just in 1 minute here. There we go. Okay, we've welcomed 3 new settlers, which is good. Helps make up for the ones we lost. The trader has now left, which is no problem. Anbu is wandering through the rain. It's kind of nice seeing the rain, actually. I feel like we don't really see the rain with Anbu, but he's looking so cute there. Right, the village doctor has been constructed, so I'm gonna just pop 2 workers in there. And I guess the herbalist is what we want them to work on next. And we are completely out of herbs. That is very bad. And I already have max workers in all of these. And I can add compost, but we don't have any compost. Oh, that's rough. Okay, switch this over to compost producing, and then this herb place, can you do compost on that? I think that's what we need to do at the moment. Oh, we also need to get rid of this rock. Let's see. Can we put a quarry in? Do I have the tools for it? I guess I do. Get that quarry in, then we can get rid of that giant rock, and then that will give us a bit more space. All right, 2 workers straight away in there. They need spaces where they can do stuff, so let's do in there, and you can get started right away. There is water just above them, so it's not too far away. Anbu is lying down again, but we're outside of the torrential rain, so that at least is something we've got going for us. He's also just in front of the stinkhorn fungi, which would be something worth eating. Scavenging party's back with some wood. Send them off over here. Stinkhorn fungi, though, will make us people unhappy, but our people are pretty happy at the moment. They're still enjoying the fact that we had the birthday festival. That is only going to last another 5 hours, though. So that will be ending before Anbu even wakes up, and then everyone being poisoned is going to be a problem. But we now have 6 doctors taking care of our villagers, so that should be helpful. I'm just going to come in here, and then we've set these to be gathered. Let's higher prioritize it because we actually need the herbs very badly, especially since people are going to be getting poisoned this whole time. So go and collect the herbs because we need them. And you are growing them. Oh, this is the one that should use compost because it's closer. You can turn your compost off. And then we'll just grow things a little bit quicker. I am nervous. Every time Anbu lies down, like he obviously needs to because he's very tired, but it is not good. Oh, the other thing is he's very poisoned again. 59% poison level. I need to open up the Anbu doctor again. The quarry has been constructed. That would be this one. Just put 1 worker in there for now. We don't need to be too crazy. Especially since we are still low on workers. We do need more people. Antitoxin, because that's going to help bring his level down, but then also prevent it from going up for a little while. Ooh, and I think we might head into the desert because I need sand. So we'd have to go through this large poison forest, which is not going to be great, but we can manage. And then, yeah, we can get some sand in the dunes. Oases we don't really care about, but it's the sand we definitely do care about. Okay, laboratory's been constructed. Let's just go check that out. Anbu tranquilizer, painkillers, energy booster, insecticide. Insecticides are what we want to be making. So I'm gonna open that up. Going to put just 1 worker in there, and they can start making insecticide. We do have 13 fungal essences. We actually have 2 insecticides. Now, they need to be injected, though. Hold on, they need to be injected. We don't have the injector thingy. Where do I even get that? It's an Anbu discipliner. That's not it. Food, composition, no. Blood extractor, bile extractor, enlightenment. No, it's none of those things. It's got to be down here for food liquefier feeding pump, no. Injector is here. Oh, we need glass and a lot of wood planks again. Yikes, those wood planks are really getting us down. Okay, but that's what we need. I mean, we just got the laboratory. That is the next step because you can't actually do anything with it unless we have that. Purifier would also be good, but 50 ancient notes is insane. And some of the weave as well. So I don't think we're going to worry about any of these things at the moment. There is nothing. I mean, could just get this, but we don't have any workers in there at the moment. I don't think. No, it's closed. poisoned people everywhere, though. What is here? Meet the wildlings. After a long walk through the woods, your scavengers encounter a group of wildlings. We come in peace. We should give them something valuable. We could easily do that. We've got tons of valuable stuff. Or food. We don't have a ton of food, but we have some food. I think let's give them something valuable. Let's just give them those. Oh, that's... Whoa, sorry. I thought it was like 20. I just went all the way up. Can you imagine if we gave them all of those shrooms? That would have been actually devastating. 20. That's all we need to give them. And they gave us 40 beets, so I guess that's fine. 40 beets is not all that exciting, but it gives us more food variety, so. And we got 6 ancient notes from somewhere else as well. Nothing else in range. We'd have to look at things out of range, and I don't think we need to do that right now. So let's just, while Onbu sleeps, close this off. We will take the workers, especially if you could come and collect these herbs urgently. Okay, got all the herbs collected, and hopefully they just go straight and do that because we do really, really need them. Lack of inventory of herbs is horrifying. Okay, the villagers are super unhappy. Onbu, I hate to say it, but you sort of need to get up again, buddy. Can we go back to walking? If we get into the desert, actually that's true. We only need to get to there, then he can sleep. After the sandstorm, ideally. He's gonna try to eat that stinkhorn fungi, which would be less than ideal. So can we open this and feed him a mushroom ball? It'd be really nice to get those better mushroom balls as well. But we'll start with this. Can't really do any of these things. I mean, I do have a bit of wood, but not a lot of wood. And I might actually open this because we do need the wood planks. It is something we're super lacking. Would be nice to have this going again as well. Ugh, what is that? A spore moth. Come and remove the spore moth. It'd be nice if every time you removed a spore moth, if it just left an egg for you, but it doesn't. So we want you to go into the desert. We're going to try to avoid this, avoid the heat wave, have a nap. In that order. The ocean would be okay as well, but there's a poison feeding spot island. It's not great. Nothing is great. Poor Onbu. It's just, he's not having the greatest time. We'll feed him again so that he's not hungry. And then I guess we can close the feeding trebuchet after that. Close the Onbu doctor for a bit as well. Although he still needs, actually, he does still need another antitoxin. And ideally we would give him one before he goes into this. So we'll wait a minute, and as soon as we get close, we'll give him the antitoxin. I think that's the best course of action. I also need I actually need one of these open, which just means we have like no workers. Maybe take one out of each of these, just so we do have some spare workers. Because we're about to be close enough to a few things here, and it would be nice to actually get those things. All right. But we're heading into the desert, and I think it's going to be a good time, but we're going to do that in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching and your continued support on these videos. If you're new here, consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.